And Johnson. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. And for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Smooth in at the 1. With the majority of the season behind us, GA, what becomes the focus for teams that have postseason aspirations?
Kevin, ideally, this is the time of year that you want to be hitting your stride. So you have to make sure everyone's on the same page and that you're united in the same goal.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Ball's knocked loose. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, he puts that one on his head. Edwards, such a force.
And here are the Nets. 4-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Now, here's McDaniels. After the miss from Dennis Schroeder. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. There's the pass to Johnson. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Schroeder, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaden McDaniels. RJ, you look at Dennis Schroeder, incredibly fast, but also a veteran leader now.
Yeah, he's really matured. He knows how to make plays without making too many mistakes. That's what you get from a guy with 10-plus years in this league.
Here's Smooth. 26 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact and getting to the line.
Now here's Schroeder. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Back to Bridges. To the inside. Johnson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Here's Smooth. Bridges with the board. Here's Schroeder. And the layup is good.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Outside Edwards. Pass to Smooth. Back to Edwards. 2 on the clock. With the shot. That one wide left.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
It's Schroeder, top of the key. A rebound by the Timberwolves. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't zap their energy for this game.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Please give a big round of applause for your Timberwolves.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Sharch comes in for Towns. Anderson, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Conley in for Edwards. Now, here is Smith. 11 points for him in that last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
And intriguing to see how the Nets have recovered since the departures of Harden, Kyrie, and KD. Richard, they had grand plans. It just didn't work out.
They're picking up the pieces, and we've seen them do this before. The title window may be closed for now, but this team knows how to build their way back.
Shots good by Walker.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Smooth. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Here's Conley, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Still a solid point guard in this league.
Substitution on the court.
The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Smooth in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Edwards. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Gobert down low. Claxton covering. Here's Smooth. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Schroeder with the ball. Working on McDaniels. Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Johnson's got his 2nd basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Right side Towns. Here's Smooth. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's now 6 points for Smooth.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Well, Smooth in the last game against the Bucks was tremendous. He ended up with 26 points, and the way he shot the ball from deep was incredible, making a number of 3 balls. The latest chapter in what's been a great string of games from him. We'll be looking to add on to it tonight. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
I completely agree. They should go to him early. If he gets hot, I think another big game is coming.
Now Walker, after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. Before any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
Now, here's McDaniel. Scoreless thus far. The Timberwolves have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Nets. And the 2nd free throw, good. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the 2nd. Schroeder, right side, makes it off the glass. Schroeder's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Smooth misses.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Good. Thomas got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Saric comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in for McDaniel.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
Passes it to Smith. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the middle. Here's Smooth. Great D that time from Thomas.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Bridges passes to Thomas. Rebound, Minnesota. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. Right wing. Outside Conley. Wide open look. The rebound by Sharp. Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's Smith. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Conley the pass to Reed. Back to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Smooth misses.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Outside Thomas. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And the Timberwolves call time.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Timberwolves 17, the Nets 25.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Here's who Kevin Ollie is starting the second half with. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. Rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Here's the 3. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Smooth.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Thomas down low. Edwards there. 3-pointer. Nice D from Smooth.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And if he gets looks that plainly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Walker's checked in. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And that's now 6 points for Walker.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Smooth. A 3-pointer, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point lead. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside Edwards. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Schroeder looking around. Johnson outside. Back to Schroeder. He kicks it to Johnson. Over Towns. And it falls over the rim and in. And it's a 10-point Nets lead.
Good defense here, but Johnson, good enough to beat it.
Now the pass to Edwards. High post, Gobert. Pass to Smooth. Back to Gobert. Smooth passes to Gobert. And it's blocked.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And Walker kicks it over to Schroeder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one. Timberwolves trailed by 18. Edwards and Anderson share the wing responsibilities. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Smooth in at the point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. For 3, Edwards hands it from downtown.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Minnesota making a switch. Gobert's checked in.
In for the Wolves, Rudy Gobert.
Johnson outside. For 3, Smith. The offensive rebound. And Clowney can't get it to go.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Smooth, that's good.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Brooklyn leading by 13. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Edwards against Thomas. Pass to Smith. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. 9 points for Dennis Smith.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Smooth. Back to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Down low. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota.
In for the Wolves, Jaden McDaniels.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Smith outside. No good on the 3.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Smooth passes to Gobert. Yep, that one goes.
This is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
Nets leading by 13. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Clowney. He dishes it to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Not gonna go that time. Great D that time from Edwards. The pass to Smooth. Poked away. It's stolen by Smith. It's Thomas on the wing. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Walker's checked in for the Nets. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Smith. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Edwards dishes to Towns. Great D that time from Thomas. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a 13-point game.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Gobert, no good. Nets leading by 15. Tries it from 9. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Walker.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
.116 left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. Kicks to Bridges. Johnson against Towns. A shot by Johnson, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. That one goes in.
And unbothered by the contact inside. Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Walker surveying the floor. Here's Schroeder. Off target with his three. So it's Minnesota now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. McDaniels passes to Smooth. 23 seconds left in the game. And Walker kicks to Bridges. Pass to Schroeder. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Towns. Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. And the miss. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning.